Okay, let's see. All right, hang on a minute. Move it. Okay, looks like the microphone's working. Um, all right, let me see. Pardon me. Okay. Sorry, I had to get that setting. Okay. Okay, it works. And how's it look and sound? Is it any better or not? Anything better? Can you hear me at all? Can you hear that high pitched sound? Okay, so you can hear me, but what about that? A small whistle. Well, thank you, JW01. It's a lot better, but slightly lower whistle. What am I going to do? I don't know what to do, y'all. I honestly, I don't know what to do. Are you sure it's not the crickets? Yeah, it's right here beside me. Maybe it is the ghost. Dang, y'all. I don't know what in the world to do. I really don't. I don't know what to do. I don't hear any sounds coming from the laptop itself. So it's like it's got to be somewhere in between the laptop and the microphone, but yes, I'm really glad you're here to help me with that because otherwise I'd be sitting here angry. Well, thank you, Lori. Ah, I know, seriously. Can't you help with this? Do you know anything about processors and speeds and boosting and all that? I mean, today I spent hours today doing all these things to try to boost the speed. I mean, I don't understand. It's like my processor says that well, I hope so, but still if there's a whistle there, I can't make a video. I mean, how am I going to make an ASMR video if there's a freaking whistle sound that I can't pinpoint where it is or how it's happening? But I spent hours today doing all these things to try to boost the speed of my processor and all that. Well, thanks. I'm glad it sounds perfect for somebody. Man. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was like doing all these things and it just still is not boosting the way it's supposed to. That's possible. Oh, I just wish I could figure out where it's coming from and why it's happening. Y'all, I need an iron. I really need to iron this thing. But I don't have an iron because I don't iron stuff. I'm not like Linda. She loves to iron and she irons all those clothes and everything, but I am not an ironer. I'd be afraid I'd melt it or something. I don't know how you iron that kind of material. Probably have to lay it in between a towel or something. I could probably ask Linda, how would you iron this? Because it doesn't have instructions. Well, I usually hear high-pitched sound. I swear I've got sensitive ears. I hear so many things that other people say. I don't hear anything. And I'm like, you cannot hear that. Seriously? So I don't know. It's just bizarre. But like I said, I was listening to it through my tablet. So it may not come across the same as if I were listening to it, through a speaker or something. I mean, it could be. Oh, well. I'm trying. I'm always trying to improve on these things, but it doesn't always work out. And I'm still waiting on my dang replacement waffle iron. Well, I'm glad it's better. I mean, the microphone's plugged into the laptop this time, but I still don't know. I mean, I've got the laptop up on a stand. It came with a free laptop cooling stand so that you can like raise it up. Yeah, see, too many people hear it. So it's definitely there. So I don't know if this cooling stand is making a strange sound or. I mean, I literally hear nothing coming from it. No rattling, no fan noise in here, nothing. And I've got my regular fan that I always have on. I've got it on low and it's over there. So hopefully it's not blowing into the microphone. I was really hoping I was going to get that dang waffle iron. I don't even think those people shipped it. And they're not giving me any information on like how to track it or anything. So it's like it may or may not just show up one day. Yep, that was Oscar. Oscar, meow, meow. Oscar, meow, meow. There he is. Oh, what are you doing? Hey, cutie. Him and his neck. I swear. He looks rough. He's got all these, his patches just get worse and worse. All these hairless patches. Yeah, he's about to be a little bald panther. I swear, I don't know why his hair's, I don't know. Nobody's figured it out. In case anybody's seeing this and they're like, well, why don't you take him to a vet? He's been to multiple vets multiple times. No one knows why his fur does that. No one's figured it out. And I've tried all kinds of things to try to fix this problem. Nothing's worked. Kind of like with the laptops and the stream and oh. Oh Lord. Oh well. So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe by next Friday my replacement waffle iron will get here. And if it does, and if it actually is in one piece and works, I'll try to make waffles in my live stream next week on my vlog channel for anybody watching this. I do a live stream on that channel every Friday night. So I hope it'll work. I was so disappointed. Man, I was excited about making those waffles. So yeah, it was quite a disappointment that dang thing was broken. But I messaged them today and I'm like, have you shipped it yet? Or because I would have thought it would have been here by now. And they're like, oh, we'll tell our warehouse to expedite it or something. I'm like, so you haven't even shipped it? It's like, what is wrong with y'all? It's like I could have just sent this back, gotten a refund, and then ordered another one and already had it by now. Ordered from somebody else. Well, yep, sure was. Sure was. But it didn't help that they literally did not wrap this thing very well to ship it. It was in its own box that did have some of that styrofoam stuff in it, but one of the pieces of styrofoam had a piece broken off inside. But they literally just put some like plastic trash bag or something around the box and then put the shipping label on it. And that was it. No bubble wrap or anything like that to protect it. So, traveling all across the country, being tossed at every sorting station, it's no wonder it was in pieces when it got here. But I did report it to Lazada as well as the company that I bought the thing from, the shop, whatever. So I let Lazada know. I'm like, this happens with Flash. And I told them what happens at their sorting stations. I said something needs to be done about it because they don't have any business delivering like electronics and stuff. I was really worried about this laptop. I really was. I was really worried about it because it was being delivered by Flash. So I was like, oh God. And it was being delivered the day after I got the busted up waffle iron. So I was like, great. And I still think that it's possible that they did damage it. The box didn't look damaged. I mean, the box that they shipped it in didn't look beat up or anything like that. But this should be in stereo, but it's not. It's in mono. And I tried to see if, it was just the settings or whatever, but no, there's only one speaker that works. And it sounds horrible. I mean, talk about horrible sounding. Oh my God. So I had to put this speaker, I had to attach it. That's one of the many things that I attach to the thing. This is a Bluetooth, but I like to plug it in so that it doesn't die on me. So, oh, I wish I were rich. If I were rich, I would invest in a really good laptop, a high quality one. But I tried to do the best I could. And this was even more expensive than what I thought I was going to end up spending. Yeah, well, this was pretty decent. I mean, it's not the greatest anymore. I mean, it's a stereo speaker, but you sit it up and it's just so it doesn't really sound that much like stereo sound, but it sounds way better than the speaker on this thing. Oh, I needed to make a video tonight. Oh my God, people that subscribe to this channel, I'm sorry. I'm having so many issues. I'm trying so hard to work out. It's really difficult sometimes because I just don't have options here that I would in America. In America, there's so many options and so many places you can go to look about laptops, and you can buy it directly from a store, and then if you have problems, you can take it back into the store, and there's just so many options. But here, there's just not. A lot of people don't even have laptops here. I mean, a lot of people just use their phones for stuff. So, it's kind of a crapshoot. You just never know what you're going to end up getting. Oh, well. So, Jackie was supposed to, well, I couldn't have gone anyway. Jackie had told me yesterday that she was going to be up at her shop again today if I wanted to come up for some ice cream. But I never heard from her, but it's okay because I mean, I was literally working on this practically the entire day, constantly. I'd be multitasking, trying to do several things at one time. And I was like trying to figure out this boosting this processor speed and everything. Tanman, did you say you know anything about processors and how they work and speeds and all that? Well, okay, help me out with this. All right. This processor, when I go into like my laptop specs or whatever it is, it tells you, the kind of processor, your RAM and memory and all that stuff is listed in there. It says that this processor said like the name of the processor, and then it said at 4.9 gigabytes or something like that, or gigahertz, I think is what it is, gigahertz. And then it says 2 gigahertz. So the base speed is supposed to be the 2 gigahertz, but it's supposed to, I guess, boost up to 4.9 or whatever. I need hands-on help is what I need. I mean, I struggle trying to look up all this stuff, and it gets so confusing. I mean, especially when people use, technical language that I don't understand. It's like, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that is. Oh, because I did a benchmark test today, and the scores were absolutely horrendous. They were just absolutely horrible. Horrible. I was just like, oh my God. Oh, yeah. So far, I've not been able to get this thing to boost anywhere near that 4.9 or whatever. Where's it? What's it at right now? Yeah, right now it's at 2.07, and it keeps fluctuating up and down. That's the real time frequency, 2.15. So it's fluctuating. I've got this quick CPU thing up that shows me what my performance is. Well, yeah, I did. Oh shit! I just about knocked over my ring light. Um, well, I was trying to do that earlier when I was doing all this stuff. I was trying to close out things that I didn't need. Right now, I mean, I've only got one other window open besides this one. But I'm telling you, I did all kinds of stuff on this thing. I put this, whatever the heck this thing is, that quick CPU thing, I put it on here and made adjustments. I went into the config, whatever that thing is. I went in and put in stuff in there to add the high performance, because when I went into my processor settings and stuff, it only had like a basic, didn't have the high performance one. So I added that in there and I boost all that up as far. I mean, I've been boosting everything as high as it will go. And I've got it set for 100% to like run 100%. Because, I mean, everything I've read says that's what you needed to do. I kept watching YouTube videos and following the steps of, do this and this and this and this and this, and, to do all these things to boost it. And all these people I've been watching, I mean, a lot of them are gamers. So they need to have those really high speed processors, to handle these 3D games and stuff that they're playing, which I'm not doing any of that, but but I can't get my thing to boost up for nothing. It's just like, I mean, it says this processor goes up to like 4.9, but it's not getting anywhere near that, even with all these boosters and stuff on. Turbo boost. Are y'all still hearing that high-pitched sound? I mean, I hear a high-pitched sound all the time, so that could be why I don't hear it when I'm listening to it through the tablet or something, because I have an automatic high-pitched sound in my head constantly. And so maybe it's like resonating at that same pitch or something. So so I can't hear it. Just like the cicadas. Most of the time I don't hear the cicadas because it's the same sound in my head. So it's like it all kind of blends together. Oh God, y'all don't get too crazy and don't knock over my ring light, please. Or this laptop. It's like propped up. Lord Tam, man, all this time I've been sitting here, I thought you were typing out some long reply to my questions that I was asking you. And instead, you weren't, because now you're just replying to that instead. Yeah, I've been sitting here waiting for this nice long thing, and I thought I'm going to have this really long, message back to say, well, you need to do this and this and this, and this is important and that's not important, or, something. Oh. Oh, Lord. I even went on to the 5G because I have both the 2G or 2 and whatever in the heck. And then I have the 5G that's on my Wi-Fi. And I've never used the 5G because, I mean, it's supposed to be like give you headaches and stuff. And it did. I turned it on to the 5G because I was looking up to see, well, what the heck is the difference? Why would you need 5G? And it said using the 5G at a closer proximity to the Wi-Fi signal can help you get faster speeds because it manages to bypass a lot of the stuff that the 2G doesn't, or 2 whatever in the heck that is. So anyway, it was saying that if you need faster speeds, and you can be near the Wi-Fi signal to put it on your 5G. So that's what I did, and it was like that all day. And my head was just like, and it didn't help. I didn't see any difference. I mean, it's like the Wi-Fi is like right there, and I'm right here. And it said that, as long as you were within like 15 meters or something, and I'm definitely within less than 15 meters from that that modem. Whatever in the heck. Isn't it a modem? I think it is. A router. That's what it is. Router. See, I don't know this stuff, y'all. I am not computer savvy. I mean, I have learned some things over the years because I've had to look up so much crap. But I've looked up so much stuff, it's like I'm all confused. I don't even remember half of what I learned now. So anyway, I tried the 5G, but I didn't notice any difference in anything except for that I had a headache. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just wish I could get all this straightened out. I wish I had more money, because if I had more money, if I could sell that dang computer in there, if I could sell that computer to where I could add to what I spent on this, send this back, and, you know, add to what I've already spent, I could get a much better quality laptop. But nobody's going to buy this thing. Nobody's going to buy this thing. It can be a headache. But I just know there's not many people that are going to want to pay for this gaming computer, because that's what I have, is a gaming computer. I mean, it's got the liquid coolant in there and everything. I mean, it's got like this bright pink liquid coolant that goes around. It's got like, I think 7 of those like LED fans, with the lights and all this stuff. I mean, it's a gaming computer. And I know the processor in that thing is way faster than this. Way faster. But the dang thing don't work. It's like, I think it's the power supply, but I just don't know for sure. And it's like, I don't want to spend the money on parts trying to find what's wrong with it. And since there's no one here that knows enough about computers, even the guy that's supposed to fix computers, I've dealt with him before, and he doesn't know a whole heck of a lot. And he probably has no idea what's wrong with this. If I were to ask him, he'd probably tell me it was 11 other things that he'd have me spending money on, and it wouldn't even be fixed. Yeah, it shuts off randomly, and a lot of times I can't even get it to boot up because it will just not want to. And that's why I think it could be the power supply. But I'm just not sure, because I don't know. I don't know. Well, I think that it could be. And I mean, I suppose I could try getting a power supply to see if that fixes the problem. Only thing is that I would have to install it. There's no one to help me with this. I don't think there's anyone who's going to be able to help me to install the thing. I might be able to find somebody through Jackie, because Jackie has had someone work on her computer, somebody that I don't know. And I think she said they did pretty good. So I suppose I could see about maybe getting someone to install it for me and see what happens. But I hate running that thing. It's so big and bulky, and it takes up too much room, and I can't move things around with it. That's the thing I don't like, is that it's just hard to deal with. Oh man. Well, see, we might have to do a video call to where you like assist me virtually. You could assist me in trying to fix it. Or at least maybe one day, if you wanted to, we could do a video call and I can turn it on and show you what it's doing. I haven't turned this thing on in like a year. I mean, it's been sitting in there for like a year, not being used. And this was a custom build that basically my husband, we bought all these different parts and did a custom build with this thing. But I just don't think anybody's going to buy it. And if anybody did, they wouldn't offer me enough for it. It's like, it's worth more to keep it, even though I'm not using it, than just to give it away. Because I spent like $1,000, like US dollars, on the parts to build the thing, which was a lot for me. Well, see, it's in the other room. And I don't and see, and the problem is I don't have anything to hook it up to either. Like, I don't have a monitor. I was using this big television that was already in here when I moved in, this big bulky ass thing. I don't even think I can get that thing to work. So I wouldn't even I don't even know how to use. I thought about maybe using the laptop as a monitor, but I don't know if that would work. I don't know how that would work to use a laptop as, I mean, I can use a television as a monitor, but I don't know about a laptop. But I built it in 2019, so it's from 2019. So the parts in it, I don't know. I don't know how good they are anymore. But it's a I mean, the graphics card I think is decent, but then again, I don't know. The graphics card could be bad. I honestly don't know. Well, I hope so. I was lucky it didn't get busted up because when that ceiling collapsed in there, it collapsed on top of it. And so all kinds of debris got in it, but it was not working properly before that happened. So it had nothing to do with that. I tried to get out as much of that stuff as I could. I mean, it was closed up, but still some dust and stuff got in there. And I tried to immediately clean that out after I was able to get to the freaking thing. Because at that time I was still using that computer. Oh, God, I swear. I mean, it really is a cool computer. I mean, it looks cool. It looks really neat, especially having that liquid coolant in there and everything. It's cool looking, but I know, and that's just it with me not knowing enough about computers. It's really difficult for me to be able to figure out, you know, oh, well, it seems like it's this problem, or it seems like it could be that. No, I don't. I just remember it just got to a point where I would go to power it on and it would like start to power on and then it would just power off. And then sometimes I would get it on and it would be on. And then somewhere along the line, it would just shut down. I can't remember anything weird happening before. I mean, it just started doing that. It just would like sometimes not power on at all, or, and sometimes if I like would bang it around a little bit, it would come on. I would like, beat on it and do like this because I was like, come on. And it would come on occasionally, but then it would go off again. It would like work for a while and then just shut down. And so I don't know. But I mean, with the liquid coolant in there, and I've got like 7 fans, I think, in it. I know, I wish I could show it to you. I mean, I could try to bring it in here, but I think it would just be a big, huge ordeal. I don't know. I don't know how I would get it to. I'm not sure how I'd get it to. I mean, we wouldn't be able to see it on a screen because there's no screen to hook it to. Well, are you in a hurry? I mean, are you gonna like in a rush to get out of here? Because I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to try to keep you. My husband, he was the one that put it together. He did put a lot of stuff in there. I mean, it was just I don't know. I don't know. I have extra, what do you call those little card things that you put in? There's like slots and you can put these memory sticks or something in there. I don't know. He's got there's all kinds of I have no idea. Don't know. Oh, and actually one of the fans have been taken out. Now that I'm thinking about it, one of the fans I did take out. I still have the fan, but I took one out because it was just always in the way. It was this big clunky thing. I've still got it in there. I have to deal with it every time I get in and out of the wardrobe. So, so what should I do? What should I do, Tan Man, about um trying to figure out what's wrong with it? What steps should I take? I mean, I've tried before, but like I said, it's been sitting there for like a year because I finally gave up. I just gave up after a while, not being able to figure it out. Oh God, what are you after? What's over there? Please don't jump up there. Don't do it. Oh God, hang on a minute. Jesus Lord. Oscar, don't jump up there because you're going to knock all this stuff down. Oh God. Oh, Oscar, what is it? I don't see anything. What is it? Oh God. No, no, oh God. What is it? Oscar, no. Don't get up there because you're liable to knock off my thing. Oscar, what is it? I don't see anything. Get down, Oscar. Oh my God. If y'all hear a crash, good Lord. Oscar, please don't jump up there. Don't do it. No. What are y'all doing? Oh, great. This is not what I need, okay? I don't need this right now. Y'all, I'm in the middle of the live stream. Do you know you're messing it up? Good Lord. God. I don't know what they're after. I see nothing. I see nothing over there. Oh, wait. Sorry. Um, okay. I'll try to figure it out. Well, I'm glad you came in, Tan Man. I'm sorry if I don't know. Whatever. I'm sorry that if I rambled on too long about this stuff, but that was kind of this stream tonight is about this laptop and trying to figure out this stuff. May not be able to handle it. Now, if I get another power supply, do I need to get one that's more powerful? Or what do I need to look for if I get another power supply? What's the important things to make sure it has or whatever? Does it need to be more powerful than the one that's in it? Or just needs a new one because it's just not working properly? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to figure that out. I'm not sure how I'm going to figure it out. Not have anything to hook it up to because I don't know. I'll just try to look at it and see. Maybe I'll take some pictures and send it to you in an email or take a video or something. Maybe I could do that. If you want, I could maybe like do a video or take pictures or something and send it to you in an email. Oh, God. All right. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear your dad is doing better. Hopefully that continues to go well. Anyway, I'll send you some pictures or something to. Oh, God. I'll send you some pictures or a video or something and show it to you so you can help me figure it out. And I appreciate it. All right, I will. I'm going to try to get on it quickly, actually, because I really would like to figure it out. Well, y'all, I'm probably going to get off of here because I know I'm going to need to figure out something about this sound. That would be so great. It really would. It'd be awesome. But I'm going to have to figure out what this sound is. I'm going to have to plug in my headset so I can listen maybe through the headset and see if I hear it. So I can try to figure it out because I need to make an ASMR video and I need to fix this problem before I can do that. So anyway, thank y'all so much for coming in. I appreciate it so much. I love it when y'all are here. It makes me so happy. Even though I don't seem happy, I swear. I'm happy that y'all are here. I'm just not happy about my laptop situation. Well, thank you, Green Rose. Thank you, Tan Man. I hope you do too. Hopefully, I can make waffles in my Friday stream. Well, all I appreciate it very much, and I'm gonna get off of here and try to see what I can figure out with this sound and the microphone. So, thank you again. I appreciate it, and I look forward to talking to y'all again later. Bye, everybody.